And you'll see too, Ivan, as we do this. At first, we use this stuff because you need it, but then it's like training wheels. Eventually, we take the training wheels off, and then you understand where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? So it really speeds things along. All right, so this one. So see how you flex the noodle? Now it sounds crazy, but your job is to try to keep the noodle still instead. So think of it like, just think about it, the noodle's not going to hold you still. You got to hold it still with your head, which sounds silly, but that's a good thought to fix this. Because see how you flex the noodle a tiny bit? The good news is you didn't sway your hip, did you? And then coming down, this did stop you from pulling out of the shot, didn't it? You see that? Because your head had to stay on there. Jordan Spieth's coach, you know what he does? Look at this. Because they're on tour, they're traveling. If you go over here and get in your setup, Jordan Spieth's coach does this for Jordan Spieth because Jordan Spieth apparently has that same problem. Just set up right here, not on the noodle for a second. Spieth's coach does this. He puts his hand here and says, "Keep the pressure on my hand," right, and make your back good. Keep the pressure there, the same the whole way, and come down that way with your head there. That's the same drill that Jordan Spieth does, right? This you don't even need somebody's hand. You can set this up as long as you think keep the noodle still.
Right.
All right, let's try it again. Here we go. So that last time, remember what happened? You pushed into the noodle a little bit too much. Try to hold the noodle still with your head. Are you with me? So place it on your forehead. You can place it yourself if you want. There you go. Yep, right in the front. Good. Keep the hip. Keep the head. So remember, you're trying to hold the noodle still as you swing the club through the ball. So try and hold the noodle still as you swing the club through the ball in this one. All right, let's see what happened this time. Now, something you should know is you need to feel the weight of the club, okay? So the club has to fall, okay? So it has the clubs have what's called a swing weight, which means that there's a certain feel to the club. So watch this. Go like this with your club a moment here, please. And notice the weight at the end. You feel the weight at the end of the stick? You have to feel that. And what does that want to do? It wants to fall to the ground. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of have to let that happen. See, what happened here is you tried too much to hit instead of swing, if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Okay. An example of that would be from Bobby Jones years ago. Bobby Jones is one of the guys that he has the Grand Slam. Do you know about him? This guy. He's the only man to have won all four majors in the same year. So he's got some serious street cred, this guy, because he won all four. He won the Claret Jug, the what is that? I think that's, well, I don't have to name them, but it's basically the PGA Championship, the U.S. Open, the British Open, and the Masters. You know what I mean?
Is this guy American?
Yeah, he was. Or no, actually, you know what? That's a good question. I thought he was actually. Is from where? I think he's American. I'm pretty sure. Thought he was. Yeah, Georgian. He's from Georgia. Oh yeah, he was right near Augusta National. What am I talking about? He was right near the Masters. So basically, look at this. Look, your head was better, so is your hip, right? Coming down, look, your head's better, so is your rear position. But look, the club is way off the ground. I think it's because you didn't let the weight of the club fall. I don't think you let the swing of the head happen, right? Look, Mr. Jones talks about it in this video, which I'm going to fast forward over to this part right over here. Here it is.
Did you always have a definite purpose in mind? Would you mind telling us some of the things you have trouble with?
Well, with the medium irons and short irons, the trouble that I have most often is failing to cut my wrist at the top. I'm inclined sometimes to hang on to the club a little bit too tight so that you don't get that nice rhythm. Now, you watch my hands when I play this shot and see what I mean. I like to be able to feel the head of the club all the way through the stroke.
What did you just say? You hear that? I like to be able to feel the head of the club all the way through the stroke. What does that mean? The whole time, you should feel the weight at the end of that stick swinging. Just like if I was swinging a ball in a string, what do I feel, you think, at the end there? Right? That's kind of the thing that you need to feel. So, well, see, what's kind of funny about this is, look, is with your head moving, that's like this happening. Look, and see how I lose the arc? Where in physics, if the center stays the same, the thing on the end can be more efficient. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you have, but most people that are moving their head don't know that, because you can't possibly feel that if your head's moving, because once the hand moves, what happens? You lose the arc.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So look.
Unless I use my wrist freely, my swing loses all of its snap, but I I have neither power nor control.
So the point here is, on this next one, try to let the weight of the head swing better. You actually did better if you look at your head position. You didn't pull up, and in the backswing, look, you didn't dive or sway. The problem is you tried to like hit at the ball instead of feeling the end of the stick fall better.